In brief, if you wanted 100 individually personalized prints, the digital print would suit your needs. Alternatively, if you needed a higher quantity of prints that didn't have to be personalized, then screen printing may be your best option. Both methods have differing finishes too. If you're looking for a more authentic, retro, or softer look, you may be more interested in screen printing. However, if you're looking for a more modern, fresh and crisp finish, then digital printing is something to consider. What is screen printing? The screen printing process includes the use of a stencil, active to the screen, and using this, layers of ink are applied to the printing surface, one at a time. For each new color, a different screen is used. What is digital printing? This process is much newer and involves the use of complex computing. The image on the screen is analyzed and then converted into a format which can then be printed directly onto the surface required. What is screen printing used for? Screen printing is very versatile, and the technique can be used to print on many different types of materials such as textiles, plastic, and latex. The surface you're printing on does not need to be printed under pressure, so it's commonly used for products such as balloons, clothing, and wallpaper. What is digital printing used for? Digital printing is typically used for direct mail and coupons, or a print which requires a more modern, crisp finish. This method is a lot more detailed in comparison to the screen printing process. Digital printing can be used for near enough anything and makes it very easy to personalize, and it's a quicker alternative to screen printing. Price comparison. Depending on the quantity of prints you require, you might be better off using one of the methods over the other. For example, if you're after a small number of copies, then screen printing probably isn't the best way to go, as the initial setup can be expensive. However, the more prints you need, the cheaper this process will work out in the long run, as once the screen printing machine has been calibrated, there's no need to do it again. This setup is often charged as a one-off fee, the origination fee. Digital, on the other hand, works out a lot cheaper for smaller quantities, as you don't have to pay the origination fee. The price per print can also depend on the number of colors you want to use. Black and white digital printing is cheaper, but there's no difference if you decide you want one color or 100. An additional screen is required for each new color with screen printing, which means any additional colors will cost you. Age of screen printing process. Screen printing's original roots go back to Egyptian times, with stenciling, and then later in China, 900 AD, when they first forced ink through silk fabric to create images. It was then that ancient artists first stretched silk fabric across a frame and poured hot beeswax into it. Although, it wasn't until the 1880s that screen printing took off as a commercial process for decorating fabric. Age of digital printing process. The digital printing process was introduced relatively recently, with the first digital printing presses being introduced in the early 1990s. Digital printing processes have evolved a lot in the meantime, to the point where batches of digital prints can be published in a matter of seconds. Quality comparison. Whereas screen printing gives a more vibrant finish, especially when printing into a darker surface, digital distribution is better suited to detailed work due to the layers of ink being thinner, which assures the final print will turn out more precise. We are going to end this video right away. If you have any query or information to share, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.